Welcome students and viewers. Today we'll take this noun clauses, we'll study noun clauses. I have already made a video on introduction of clauses, simple, complex, compound. The link is given in the description. You can go and look into that. And so here today we are dealing with noun clauses. Now nouns occur as subject of verb, object of verb, direct object of verb, object of preposition, complement of the linking verb, complement of adjective, or subject complement. This is and case in opposition. So I have given these 7 examples over here. We know that a noun clause functions as a noun in a sentence. And generally, when we ask the question what after a verb, the answer that we get is a noun or a noun clause. Suppose I say, I want apples. What I want? Apples. That's a noun. So here, now first, how this happened baffles me. Now this how this happened is subject of the verb baffles. So it's functioning as a noun and it has its own subject and a predicate. But still, I told you that it's a subordinate clause. If we just put a full stop over here and say how this happened, then it's wrong. The correct sentence will be, how did this happen? How did this happen? That's question and a question mark. But when it becomes a clause, then there's no question. And after completing this sentence, how this happened baffles me becomes a statement. Therefore, it's a full stop over here. No question mark. But suppose I just want to make, I say, how did this happen? Question mark. And I say, it baffles me. Or this baffles me. Now there are 2 sentences. And this baffles me, subject is this. This is what? That is a pronoun. Pronoun comes in the place of a noun. And here, that is the place. We remove that this over there and say, how this happened baffles me. Similarly, all these clauses are lame. That means they are dependent. They cannot stand on their feet. But they are functioning as a noun. And they have a finite verb. Here, the finite verb is happened. And so all of them have a subject and a predicate, have a finite verb, but still they cannot stand on their own feet. That is why they are called clauses and not sentences. So now here the second. I know what he does. What he does is object of the verb know. Suppose I ask, I know what? The answer is what he does. So it's a object of the verb know and it's a noun clause. Then now suppose I make a statement, make this part stand on its own feet, then it will be, what does he do? What does he do? But here it is what he does. That is why it's a clause. Then he informed me that the result would be out very soon. Now here, like this verb informed and the verb like told, tell, give, there are certain verbs of this pattern which take an indirect object and then a direct object or direct complement. Now here, this that the result would be out very soon. Suppose I say that the result would be out very soon. This is no sentence. But if I remove the that and say the result would be out very soon, that's complete. So this is a clause and direct object of the verb informed. Then pay attention to what the teacher says. Now here, this what the teacher says here is the object of the preposition to. Similarly, you can have other prepositions also and their objects, because object of any preposition is always a noun or a pronoun. So here it is functioning as a noun, so it's a noun clause. Then the same way, suppose I say the truth is that the earth revolves round the sun. That the earth revolves round the sun. Here, that the earth revolves round the sun is complement of the linking verb is. And suppose I say that the earth revolves round the sun, the sentence is not complete. You cannot put a full stop over there. But if I remove this that, the earth revolves round the sun, it's a complete sentence. You can put a full stop over here. Then it is certain that I left my purse here. It is certain. Now certain is an adjective. So in some books it is said as an adjective complement, and in some books they call it subject complement. And here in this place you can say it is necessary, it is important, it is clear, I am sure. These kind of words will come over here. Sure, clear, important. It is important that you take your books. So this is certain, it's an adjective. So here it is a complement of an adjective. The news that he was killed was false. Now here, that he was killed. He was killed, complete sentence. That he was killed, incomplete. And here it's functioning as a noun. In grammar, it is said that in opposition to the noun, the news that he was killed, noun clause is in opposition to the noun, the news. Okay. Then apart from this also, if you study all the sentences, all the clauses, you will find that same thing. They are lame, they are subordinate, they cannot stand on their own feet, because suppose they have a interrogative word over here, but the structure is not interrogative. And if it is assertive, they have a that over here. That makes it dependent. So I'll make another video on this noun clauses where we'll practice all different kinds of noun clauses. And you see, there are others also, like I want to know whether the principal is in the office or not. Now, whether the principal is in the office or not, that is a noun clause, object of the infinitive to know. Similarly, you can have object of gerund also. So there are other things also to note, but at first basic level you should understand this. And for the beginners, my advice is that you have to by heart all of these kinds and make a blueprint in your mind, and you should be able to recognize when a when any sentence comes in front of you, you uh, should be able to point out which clause is that and how it is a noun clause. That I'll show you in the next video. For today, it's much. If you like the channel and my way of explaining it, then subscribe, like, and share. Thank you very much.